So minor battles now have additional enemies. So we're going to get some armor 5. We're going to be able to reform a unit, and if we summon, we gain 4 energy. Okay, so what options do we have for my girl? Queen Zempling. Okay, we have that option. We are going for it. When we first summon our first imp per each turn, gain 1 energy and draw 1. That's amazing. Okay. So it's kind of like the game has just said, hey, let's just win right now. Okay. So Shardtail Queen comes in. Let's Queen's Impling the front line. Pyre Chomper, let's get a bunch of energy, and then we will go ahead and throw a Drag in the very front. The Queen's going to take some damage, and it's literally just going to be from spikes. We're only going to kill 1 enemy, unfortunately, but we'll kill more on future floors. Cannot hit this backline guy, unfortunately. Actually, no, I take that back. If I Queen's Impling, we are going to kill him. Cool, that's excellent. Let's Impling again, which is going to kill you. I have a bunch of enemies I have to get through. Okay, let's drop the Drag in front. And I'm going to fortify the hell out of him, which isn't going to help, but it'll get rid of the majority of the armor. And then we'll pull this Drag back out and throw it in here. So we should be able to get through a bunch of them. Again, Queen taking very little damage, which is kind of the important thing. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and drop a Queen's Impling up here. It's going to give me a draw. You're going to die. Queen's Impling's going to die. No worries. Drag drops in. Let's go ahead and mold it and drop in a... I guess we'll burn out 1 for the Pyre Chomper. It's going to die immediately, so I'm kind of doing it more for the lulls than anything here. Train Steward going to go up top. And, yeah. Go ahead and fortify you. Okay. So, let's Impling you. I'll do it again. So we're going to get some damage back on you. You're going to die to that. Let's armor you up. Not a tremendous amount of stuff I can do there. We'll make this Drag a little bit stronger. So we're not going to kill on floor 1. But you know what? That's absolutely fine. We got the kill the majority of the way. Give you some armor and win. Train Steward's getting some kills in. Excellent. Okay. So what are you offering me? So we got, I think we're gonna take the Molting. And I think we're gonna take the Drip Fall. Draft was tempting. We're gonna go upgrade some units. So let's see what you're gonna give me. So we got Lady of the House. I'm gonna grab the Paraffin Enforcer. Kind of get that going here. Gonna upgrade a unit with multi-strike. Don't really have a lot of units I would want to put multi-strike on. I guess I could put it on the Paraffin Enforcer. And let's apply Rage to a Drag. And damage to another one. We're at least going to get some use out of them. Anything I want to do in the Divine Temple. So I could get Spell Chain. Don't see a lot of use out of that. We'll go ahead and, let's see. Get rid of a Train Steward and throw that on the Paraffin Enforcer. Not much else I want to do on this floor, though. There's not really a lot of good upgrades. Okay. So, how do I want to do things? I think we, think we throw the Paraffin Enforcer, bot, throw a Train Steward in front of him. Paraffin Enforcer takes no damage. Shard Tail Queen can go on the next floor. And fortify the Queen. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to this Collector. So let's Queen's Impling. I'm going to Pyre Chomper in front here. Apply a Drag behind him. I can put the Steward behind, that will kill. Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna Drip Fall this guy. And then let me actually pull back another Impling. Okay. Might as well Molded and get the Steward back. I'm gonna kill it, but it'll get a bonus. Yeah, we're working on the Wumbo combos. Yes, you heard me right. Take Queen's Impling. You're just gonna die, and I don't really care. Let's drag 1, drag 2. Don't have the ability to get the Molting Imp going. That's fine. Okay. So starting with a Molting Imp to just blow all of that up. Let's fortify the big boy, and that's just it. We just win. Okay. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and take Hornbreak. And, Whiplash. And what do we want here? I think we grab the Branded Warrior. Okay, what do we have? So, duplicate a card. I don't really have anything I want to duplicate. We don't have anything amazingly strong. So instead, I think we're going to go to the left-hand side. Grab an artifact. Go ahead and just reduce merchant costs. What do I want to leave with this guy? You know what? We'll give him the Branded Warrior. Get an upgraded version of it. A little bit of an empty looking level. Okay, we've got to go deal with Talus. Dazed on strike. Well. Somewhat irritating, but there you go. Okay. I'm going to Shard Tails Queen, second floor. Pyre Chomper there. Got the Paraffin Enforcer. Will Hornbreak on this guy, because he's the one that actually does reasonable damage. Kill you and summon you to the back line where you're going to die. But that's fine. Okay. Now. Let's go ahead and Dazed you. Excellent. Kind of exactly what I'm looking for right there. do some damage. Drop a molting. You're gonna die. Oh no. I'm gonna molded, get my dreg back. And then I'm gonna drop my dreg in. And then we're gonna Wicklash to give this guy burnout, so he's gonna start buffing himself. Yeah. Queen's Imp can do damage to you. Might as well drop the Train Steward top. Doesn't really hurt. Also doesn't hurt to Impling here. Okay, let's see. You're giving haste, so we're just gonna end you. Drop a drag. Daze you. Get some damage in. Let's see. Wicklash you. Drop an Impling in front. Get a little more damage in. The rage just keeps getting stronger. Okay. Both those guys gonna die. Continue to give my man here some armor. I don't really want to play anything else. There we go. Okay, so you're gonna go down to We're gonna get some damage on her, but not as much as I wanted. Go and reform the Paraffin Enforcer. And we'll give him burnout, so hopefully he will survive. I could drip fall him. It'll be dazed for one turn, then she just dies. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Choices. Gonna go though for the Wax and Spike, just so I don't have the rare version of it. I think Big Sludge actually could turn out to be very good for me. Drop it on a floor with the Queen and just have it harvest all of my imps. Yeah, I think this is the direction I want to go. Let's see what our Hellhorn unit's going to be. We can drop an Alpha Fiend in. That's absolutely fine. Upgrade our champion. Grab the Fledgling Imp upgrade. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the Train Stewards. Not a lot of bonuses from them for me anymore. Could make something big. I don't see a lot of bonuses from that. Let's make this drag a little bit larger. We got an Endless. We got an Endless. Okay. I'm thinking, do we drop that Endless on, like, the Molting Imp, and then every turn I get to blow stuff up? Or do we drop it on Big Sludge, and then just have him be a tank that continuously gets larger? Okay, what do we got? So I can get a Spell Chain on something. Not seeing a lot of benefit from that. Gonna go ahead and upgrade Hornbreak, though. It lets me get rid of stuff. And then, is there anything I want to put in? I really don't want to... I could put Pyre Chomper on something. It makes it cost less. It's an interesting combo I didn't know about. I think we wait, though. I don't really have anything I wanna like pass over, and I don't want to grab extra shards for kind of no reason. I'm not feeling confident enough. Okay, so Shardtail Queen drops in. Drop the Enforcer. See, I could, so if I drop that in, because now I got a drag. Drop the Enforcer and a drag here. And then I could hit you with that, which will help for next turn. And then drop the Alpha Fiend up top. So now I have good defenders on every floor. The problem with dropping Big Sludge is that he doesn't really give me a lot of room for other things. That being said, I can kind of continuously drop that in, and at least he's going to get boof. Continuously. Let's Drip Fall you. And then do I want... I guess drop the Molting and the Queens. And then fortify Big Sludge again. Don't really need the Pyre Chomper right now. Okay, Fledgling Imp drops in. Drag drops in. Let's mold it up. One of these guys. Get them in here. He now dies. Fortify Big Sludge again. You just die. Do I want to give... So if I give you Wicklash, you just get stronger. Big Sludge just continuing to get stronger here. You do no damage, so as long as I can kill you, we're going to be fine. You're going to die, so I might as well just toss you here. That. Wax and Spike. You guys all have burnout, so you'll last a little bit longer. Okay. Yeah. Might as well. Kill him. And yeah, we just win right here. Might as well dazed you. Turns out some of these combos work really well. Okay. We got the boss rush. Do we want Imp in a box? Do we want Impish Scholar? Scholar. Do I already have stuff that consumes? Like, I have the Wax and Spike. I'm going to go for the Imp in a box because that helps me immediately, and then the Scholar may come up later. Probably grab a Fatal Melting as well. Okay. So, you gave me what upgrade? Heaven's Aid, Distinguished, deal 40 damage to the front enemy unit. I think you're going to hold on to it because I don't see a lot of reason to pick up that guy right now. It's not going to help me that much. I do want to go to the spell upgrades, but unfortunately, this is the better side for me at the moment. Okay, what do the caverns have for me? So we get the Abandoned Stave, plus 1 energy per turn for every 2 Blight cards in my deck. So I'll get 1 extra energy per turn, but I'll have to deal with the Vengeful Shards at some point. Or we can get the Calcified Ember and get upgraded versions later. I'd like to see what the upgraded versions are later. So we just need to remember not to purge that. We haven't actually done that one yet. Okay. So Merchant of Steel, I can get Endless on something. Endless on the Molting Imp sounds good. Endless on the Pyre Chomper sounds good. Probably gonna go for the Molting Imp to start with, though. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the Paraffin Enforcer with Burnout. No, I'm not, because Burnout won. What do I want to do? I guess I'll upgrade the damage on the Pyre Chomper, at least make it do something. And we can get Multi-Strike. Let's get Multi-Strike on Big Sludge, because Big Sludge gonna get large. Make the Parish Enforcer hit a little bit harder, and the Alpha Fiend will give a little bit more health, so just kind of last in the field for a little bit more time. Could upgrade 30 magic power on the Hornbreak, which I think I'm going to go do. 90 damage that pierces is pretty strong. And then Fatal Melting, I think, is going to be kind of the same thing. Still not a good reason to... I mean... I don't really have a lot of reason to do any essences. Actually, you know, I take that back. We have a Train Steward that I don't want to have. We'll essence that onto Big Sludge. Is it an ideal combo? No. Does it give me a lot of shards? Yes. But I think it'll work out. Okay. It's got a bunch of units I have to deal with. Let's drop the Paraffin Enforcer in. Let's drop... I guess we're going to drop the Shardtail Queen in right here. Pyre Chomper, let's drop to the backside, so that's going to kill all of those. We can drop a Dreg in front, kill 2 of those. We can Hornbreak you, and that'll do. Okay, so we got the big Sludge. Drop him in. That's going to kill everybody there. I'm pretty happy about that. Cannot do the Alpha Fiend at this time. At least not... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to drop the Alpha Fiend in, which kind of sucks. Let's see. You're both going to die. There's kind of nothing I want to do down here. I want you to die, which you are going to. Got nothing to do molded on, so I guess... we just drop the Fledgling Imp here in to upgrade you guys. What's your max health right now? 13. But you're going to take 14 damage immediately, so there's kind of no point Wicklashing you. Could Wicklash you. I just have to make sure to keep on working on you. Okay. So we'll Fledgling here. He's just getting stronger. You are going to be a pain in my butt, I can already tell. Let's mold it up a dreg. Which will drop bot. So could do 16 piercing damage to everybody in this floor. That seems good. You're gonna die this turn. How much do I care? You know? Honestly, best bet is to drip fall you, so that way you die on this floor, and Big Sludge gets a bonus. Not gonna worry about Impida boxing just yet. Not a lot of good reasons to go for it. Okay. So I need to kill you. You are really strong. That's not gonna quite kill you, unfortunately. So I could wax and spike. I mean, drop Molting Imp in front, but it's just not gonna do anything. You're just not taking enough damage. Okay, we'll wax and spike. You'll die. That's fine. We'll fortify you. It's not gonna help, but I have nothing else to do with that card. Let's see. How do we wanna... So could Fatal Melting. Does a bunch of damage. You're going to die. Got the Fledgling Imp in here. Make you all significantly stronger. I think we go ahead and drop the Endless Molting Imp. Okay, so now you're dead. You might have been dead earlier, but now you're super dead. You're ultra dead. Give you a little bit more time. Put some stuff on you. Cool. Okay. So, might as well set up the bot floor. Let's do a molting. Kill you guys. Go for a fledgling. Put an imp here. And then we'll fortify you. It's not going to do too much, but it just makes this last a little bit longer. Okay. So we can stun you, and now you're just going to die. Like, it doesn't really matter. Let's Infinite Box it. We get Pyre Chomper and a Fledgling Imp. Okay. Doesn't really matter. And we end up having a big dude who do big things. Tiresome Climb. Ascend a unit and apply days 2. I don't know how much I'm going to want to ascend a unit. Important Work is very, very good. But we haven't upgraded Tiresome Climb, so let's just go ahead and do that. I guess we go for the Votivary. Well, actually, I'm going to go for Foremost Child. Yes, the Votivary hasn't been upgraded yet, but the Child, I think, is better. Okay, so now we get the Branded Warrior. Heaven's Fire is quick, and Extinguish deals 6 damage to the front enemy unit. So, pretty solid upgrade. We got some spell upgrades over here, and we can remove stuff. I have a ton of money. I think that's going to be the direction we go. Let's get an artifact. Let's draw 10 cards at the start of combat. And I think the Faulty Loader is probably a good way to go. We can go ahead and remove... What do I want to remove? Do I want to remove anything? I don't know. Let's think about that. What can I upgrade? Can I, can give -1 cost to something. I think we make Fatal Melting cost less. And we can give magic power to nothing. I got nothing that can really use it. Could double stack something. Wait, double stack Wicklash? Okay, remove consume from wax and spike. And then let's make... I think making Wicklash just cost 1 again is probably my best option. Okay. So now let's go to Arcus. So we're already at 120 shards. Not really worried about that, though. I'm feeling pretty solid about our build. Okay, so we have a ton of cards I can play. Can you play a spell on this floor? Okay, so we're not going to play a spell on this floor. So let's go ahead and... But start with a Molten Imp. Do some damage. Or drop the Parrot Enforcer on floor 2. Drop the Alpha Fiend on floor 3. Basically the same concepts as we were looking at last time. Drag on floor 2. I think we Wicklash the Parapet Enforcer to make him stronger. Let's Pyre Chomper, which gives me access to Hornbreak, and that allows me to kill you. Ah, crap, I shouldn't have done that. Pop Imp in a box now, I guess. Double stack the Fledgling Imps on this floor, so you guys do a lot more damage, and then end turn. Okay, one of my units dies on this floor, so we don't want units to die on that floor, which is fine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Formless Child here, and then I'm gonna Wax and Spike, what, for 1, I think? We can Fledgling Imp. Gets us a little bit more damage. 10 piercing damage would be pretty solid. Kills both of these guys. Yeah, I think we just go for the 10 piercing. And then I just buff the burnout on all of these units. Okay, we want some of these units to die, so I'm actually very happy that some of these units will die. Don't want to play a spell on that floor. That's fine. Let's... Fledgling Imp. Should have done the Queen's Impling first. Get a bunch of damage in. Armor up the Queen. I'm going to drag here just so we can get burnout going, because this Formless Child's going to start getting stuff going for me. You sweep. Okay. I'm going to stun you just to get some less damage in. Ooh, hey. Okay. Impling up top. I'm actually very okay with sweep coming up. Okay. So, these are going to die. Let's do another Fledgling Imp just to buff everybody. How do I want to do things? Just molded up a Formless Child. Throw it out here. Throw a Drag in front. Fledgling Imp in front of that, and then Molting Imp in front of that. I'm gonna get a bunch of shit in my hand because of this, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay, can't play a spell on this floor. You're just gonna flat die. Let's just get rid of all of these weighted contritions. And then... Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp. Should have put the Molting Imp down first. I will never remember that. Okay. You're taking a little more damage than I want you to. And you're gonna die. Okay, I want the big... There's the big Chungus. He returns. Okay, big Chungus is back. One of my units dies in this floor. Okay. So let's... How do I want to do things? So 57 plus 10 piercing. I think we do the molting here. That will die. That's acceptable. Fortify you. Drop a fledgling in front of you. And then fatal piercing, do a bunch of damage. You'll die. I'll get one weighted contrition. But then we get some damage in. When I play a spell this floor. Okay. Well, that's not a spell, so let's get rid of that. Do I want molting or want fledgling? I think I want fledgling on this floor. Go ahead and Wicklash. Let's just get you charged up. I think we just want the Branded Warrior to come in there. Nothing I can do really with the rest of this stuff. I mean, I can give you armor, I guess. Okay, Relentless has occurred. I do 316 damage, which is not terrible. Not quite as high as I would like it to be. 648's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and Molded. What can we get? I think we get this big drag here. And then I think we just buff all of these guys by a lot. So 648, not quite as much as I was hoping for. But we didn't get the big chonker until fairly late in the run. Let's throw the Molting Imp in front. And then let's Wax and Spike again, and that's just going to kill him. That Wax and Spike's doing some good work. Get extinguished. Okay, we get a rare. Could go for another Wax and Spike. We could go for the Devourer of Death. Or alternatively, we can go for the One-Horned Tome. I guess we'll toss the Tome in. We could end up using it somehow. Do I want... I mean, it's an Imp run. I think we want the more capacity. I think that's just the solid way to do things. Okay, so... Similar to before, ember deposits are being piled throughout the area, but this time you can see the ice beginning to melt, revealing the more powerful ember beneath. As if influenced by the warming of its related energy, the calcified ember you remove before it starts to melt as well, granting you something much more useful to harness all your energy. So the calcified ember becomes excavated ember. That's good. We like it. Okay. So we have relics on the left-hand side. We have a relic on the right-hand side and a duplicator, but we also have a concealed cavern. That duplicator could be good, but I think we're gonna go this left-hand route. Grab our boons, and then let's kind of see what we have here. This one a new one to me? Yeah. A pillar of light spews strange fragments into the air, making the way ahead dangerous. The Bone Shaker grinds to a halt on its own, perhaps recognizing the odd power emanating from the pillar. The air is stale, imperceptible even, no longer stinging with the outer chill, but also devoid of life entirely. You feel the urge to hold your hand out to light, unsure of what may occur, but something in the back of your mind urges caution. Light does beckon. So we can infuse Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. It does not affect bosses or consumed. Or purge a spell and create 3 copies with unhinged power. So we could create 3 copies of something that have purge, so I'd only get to use them once ever again each, but I'd get 3 copies of it. Alternatively, get the Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. So I think I'm going to go for that because I've never seen this before. So what 2 spells do we put into Nexus Spike? Nexus Spike only costs 2. So could put One Horn's Tome in. And maybe a Fatal Melting? I can't do Impnabox. Okay. Hold on. If I do Impnabox, what do I get? Apply that to a friendly unit, and then maybe... Maybe go for the Fortify and apply armor? Or we can Wicklash. I think we'll go for Wicklash. Okay. So does it still cost 2? Still costs 2. But it does have consume on it. Okay. Entranced, you reach into the unknown power, and the light consumes you. Flashes of hellborn humans and those of heaven flicker past in this strange pocket realm. As if refocusing it, their life force can be felt like molten brands in your head. And looming beyond it all, a booming darkness unlike anything you've ever felt, a void of life and death and goodness, the divinity. When you pull your hand out, a remnant of the all-powerful divinity comes with you. You know now you are not alone. Okay. So... we want to get Consume off of that, because that's suddenly a very powerful card. Let's see. Light's Gift looks good. Fracting Lens could be useful. Never taken Winged Indulgence before, though. So I think we're going to go for that. Just enemy units slightly weaker. Better earlier in the game, but... let's see. Do I have a lot of extinguish abilities? I don't think so, right? I've got Formless Child. And then we have the Branded Warrior with his ability, but I don't think the Wax or Snuffer's really going to help me out. Friendly units getting damage on Slay is just good. Flicker's Liquor, I think, is good. I wish we could get both of these, but I'm down by like 10. Let's say Rage does not decay on friendly units, because we do have... This gets Rage, this gets Rage. Yeah, I think we go for that. Rage does not decay on friendly units. Because also our imps apply Rage, so it just means permanent damage upgrades. That just seems like a positive thing to have. Okay, so let's drop our Shardtail Queen in. We can drop the big boy in. We could One Horn's Tome. The problem with the One Horn's Tome is that it applies Fragile, so the unit dies. Let's see. Let's grab the Branded Warrior and place him up here. Do another Excavated Emperor. Paraffin. Let's go ahead and apply the Dreg up top. I think we do the Queen's Impling at the front here. Excavated Ember again. I can drop another Dreg here. I have a bunch of energy. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep it. We want to apply Fragile and Multi-Strike to this guy. Or Fragile and Multi-Strike to this guy. I think Big Sludge with multiple extra Multi-Strikes seems kind of disgusting. And I have ways to get him back. So yeah, I think we go for that. Okay. Let's take a look here. So, if I drop... I can drop a Fledgling Imp here. Unfortunately, what does someone have? Something's gonna kill Big Sludge. I'm not sure what it is here. Just a third hit, I think. So let's go ahead and Dazed that guy. Oh no, you have spikes. That's the problem. Okay, we'll have to get it back later. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and Molting Imp this floor. So that gets rid of him. I think we toss the Alpha Fiend here, so he suddenly becomes strong. Wax and Spike here. Everybody gets burnout. Do we just ascend you so that way he doesn't die? He's going to die to burnout anyways. Okay, so I'm going to have to get him back regardless. Well, that happens. Okay. Okay, good news is Big Sludge be endless. So he's just going to come right back in the party. Got to figure out what I want to do up here, because these guys, I don't want them to die. So let's drop a Fledgling Imp in here. Not just so much I don't want them to die. I don't want, I want him to die. Let's Imp in a box. So we got a Fledgling Imp out of that. It's not going to be quite enough, I don't think, to get rid of him. Drop another Fledgling Imp here. Yeah, he's still just going to survive. Okay, you're going to take 31 damage. You're gonna die. Not gonna touch you. Just throw the Impling in. And I get a free molded that I... Okay, now we're killing everybody. Cool. Don't want any damage to the core if we can help it. Okay, let's pop the self-mutilation. Let's pop... I guess pop the Pyre Chomper top. Gives me a bunch of energy. Fortify the hell out of you. Drop in a Fledgling Imp. What do you have? Sweep? Nah, it's just the... Okay, it's just the spikes here. Okay. I can do 90 damage to someone's face. Which, you're my lucky target. Drop this here. Cool. And then let's drop this here. So, I mean, stuff's going to happen. That second floor is not as strong as I would like it to be. But Big Chungus is doing his work here. Okay, pop the self-mutilation. You're gonna die, which I'm not really worried about. Pop a fledgling imp. You're just gonna die. You're on your last turn. Not really anything I can do about it either. That sucks. What you gonna do? Toss you here. Now you guys are gonna die. Do I have something in here I want to bring back? Just want to bring back a fledgling imp, maybe. Okay, cool. We kill both those guys. He's dying. These two is really not much I can do about. And that's fine. Okay, our buddy died, but we'll be able to get him back probably in the next turn or two, so I'm not terribly concerned about him going down. Self-mutilation. Throw a Formless Child in here, and we will get something back. Not necessarily the one I want, but something. I want to kill this guy, though. Okay, now you're both going to die. Up your armor. Up your stacks of burnout, because I don't want you to go anywhere. Welder Helper can go there, and that imp can go here. Okay. Let's go ahead and mold it up our Paraffin Enforcer. Put him back where he belongs. Oh, he's just gonna die again. Okay. You're just gonna die. Like, you're just gonna cease to exist. Fortify up. Daze you because I can. Laugh my way to the bank. Once again, the Big Chungus does his work. Smacking the crap out of a boss. Lots of money going into my pocket. Branding right could be good. I'm really thinking Inferno, though. Let's see. Wicked Blaze is probably where I want to go with this one. Being able to pick what I can reform. Okay, I'm thinking doubling up on something is probably the way to go. I have a lot of money, and we need some... I think we need some spell upgrades. Most of my good units are already upgraded. Yeah. Let's go over here. Let's see what the Merchant of Trinkets is offering me. So, resin block. So, conserve energy. Resin block. Cheater's Hand is very good. Concussive Coals is very good. So that seems good. We have nothing for the Merchant of Magic, but, I mean, honestly, I don't really care. Now, let's go look at the Divine Temple. I could make Nexus Spike free. Annoying that it's consumed, though. I don't have a way to kind of get that back. We could, yeah, it's not really worth it. Not sure how I feel about Fragile. Thorns just ruins it. I think we'll just make Inferno cost 1. Is there anything I want to throw on another person? I don't really think so, right? And nothing I really want to intrinsic. Anything I want to duplicate. Guess we'll duplicate the wax and spike. Just being able to get burnout on my units a lot easier. Seems good. Could make Inferno free. That sounds like a good time. And we can give extra magic power to absolutely nothing. Okay. There's the Seraph. So, attacks every turn, applies melee weakness to my front unit, and it gains attack on rally and incant. So I want to be building up my floors on floors he's not currently on. So he's playing in the top floor, so I will not be. Let's go ahead. Fatal Melting's not doing anything for me right now. Toss the Queen in. Toss in Big Sludge. Go ahead and Excavated Ember. Paraffin Enforcer can go on floor 2. We'll Wicklash him. Oh, I need to put something on this floor. Or I could just Fatal Melting. I think we just Fatal Melting. Okay. Unfortunately, it's an incant, so he gets it anyways. Okay. Give him a bunch of burnout. I think we'll Branded Warrior right here. And then Alpha Fiend. Okay, let's drop... Drop the Tome. Got some Fledgling Imps going. Gonna drop the Pyre Chomper. I'm just gonna get energy, and it's just gonna stay with me. It doesn't actually go anywhere. And then, you're gonna die, but I'll get you back relatively quickly. I don't want to buff him right now. That doesn't seem like a very good way to go. Move him a ton and then kind of go. Okay. Not going to be able to summon anything on the ground floor this next turn. We'll need one molded. Well, you know what? Worth it. He's going to incant, but it's worth it. Okay. You're still getting the damage in, which really sucks. Okay, I just... Got a drink. And I can absolutely stretch it out. Let's take a look. See what I get when I excavate. Didn't really get anything I wanted. I can get my Branded Warrior back, so I might as well. So up here. He's immediately going to die to burnout, but we'll get him back a little bit later. We'll fortify here. Unfortunately, we're just going to end up using the losing the big boy here. We're going to get him back, but he's not going to have his stacks, which kind of sucks. We're going to lose all of those. Let's put away the tiresome climb. Okay. So big boy drops in bot lane again. We'll Fledgling Imp. Let's give you some dregs in front of you. God, it's just making him stronger. Now toss this dreg up here. We're not really getting all that much damage in, which is kind of the annoying part. And he's going to move up with that group, and that's the group I'm having trouble dealing with, which is probably the worst part of this. fortify. I need to do something about this group. Oh, I should not have played that on this actual floor. Okay. Let's imp in a box. Did not get what I was looking for. A formless child on this floor. Toss a fledgling imp. Okay. We're going to have to cast on this floor. I'm not happy about it, but I don't really have a choice. Toss a welder in. Toss another welder in. Toss a fledgling in. Toss a Queen's Impling in the front. God, I just can't get to the backside of here. As I have nothing I can do. So he's going to get some damage on my core, and he just got a lot bigger. I'm not really worried about the core damage. I'm just annoyed he got larger. Really? You're still dying? Wicked Blaze to get the Branded Warrior back. Can't put anything else in here. So I'm trying to avoid the big boy dying because he does a buttload of damage, but I don't think there's anything I can do to stop it at this point. We'll get him back. I mean, we're not gonna lose him forever. It's just kind of irritating that we're going to lose him at all. I have Inferno. Okay, that's useful. Let's drop a Fledgling Imp. I don't really need one right now. Multiple enemies dying here. Going to lose my Paraffin Enforcer as is. Big boy comes back. Let's... Molten's only going to do 5, so it's not a huge deal. Let's Fledgling Imp, so he stays alive. We'll go ahead and Fledgling Imp again. Not much I can really do here. Let's go ahead and Molded, and, I mean, we need units. So this is gonna die, but we're gonna get something back. Do I just want to wipe this floor is the question. The answer is not really. I'll go ahead and do that, though. Just give him a little bit more burnout. You get a strong Fledgling Imp, that's for sure. Okay, so for some reason, he's decided that he wants to come back downstairs. I'm not 100% sure why he came back down here. Probably just to screw with me, to be honest. But my entire party dies here. Irritating. Okay, you're gonna die here. Let's remolded up the Enforcer. we Fatal Melting this? Like... Oh, this is Relentless. That's why. That's why he's big and move and obnoxious. Okay. Didn't realize this was the Relentless turn. Okay. Are you worth dropping in at this point? Oh, no, we want the dead weight to go away. Okay. Let's drop him in. Drop the welder behind him. We're still... God, we're getting no damage. Daze his ass. Fortify. Wow, this is a very good run, and it's just not happening. Yeah, I mean, we do that. Fatal Melting him. I mean, we can Fortify, we can Wax and Spike, but it's still not going to really do anything. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to lose here. Partially because I let him get too big, but the run just didn't work out. Partially I let him get too big. I cast too much stuff on his floor, but he was always on the floor that needed help. We did get the achievement Endless Flicker, so we do now have the Melting at max level. That's going to unlock, remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. Wickless Reinforcement. Pretty solid.